A Real Madrid Barcelona all-time combined 11. Who gets into the squad, people? My name is David and welcome to my very next video. And today I'm going to be answering that question specifically. And there are so many players to choose from. Honestly, today, non-biased opinions only. As you know, I'm a Real Madrid fan, but I've seen a plethora of brilliant players play for either side. And today, I'm going to be selecting them very, very wisely and obviously with a non-biased view for every single one of them. So let's get straight into it. So as you can see, I have a 4-3-3 formation. And the way that I'm going to do this is actually debate essentially between a certain amount of players for each position. And we're going to start off with the keeper, guys. Now, the keeper situation was not that difficult actually to choose, but it did have competition. We have Iker Casillas, Victor Valdez, and Zubizarreta. Now, those three keepers, personally, off the top of my head, I remember playing for each team. And these are the outstanding candidates. So, Casillas done it and won it all. European, World Cup stage, Champions League, everything. And if it's just for club, oh my God, Casillas is my actual idol for Real Madrid. Honestly, he is amazing. He just epitomized the captain of this team. And I'm very sorry how he ended his tenure as a keeper under Jose Mourinho, because I think Jose Mourinho just left him to the side, honestly, and just favored Lopez continuously. So for me personally, I'm just literally lost for words how Casillas just epitomized everything that Real Madrid stood for. Standards, just commanding the box. Everything that he did was what a captain should do. And the next to him was Victor Valdez, of course. So Victor Valdez was part of that dominating European Barcelona team. Champions League treble winners. Honestly, just probably the best club football side that you've ever watched in your entire life. And I said this is going to be non-biased, guys. Yes, I support Real Madrid. I do know that personally, but I'm going to be non-biased with this. And the final keeper is Zubizarreta, part of that Johan Cruyff team. Absolutely crazy. Trophies, everything, honors, just a very commanding keeper and just done really well on all accounts, Zubizarreta. But for me personally, Casillas needs to take it because he is honestly just everything. He won every single trophy there is, guys. Every single trophy. And do you know what? If it wasn't for... It was a split between Victor Valdez and Casillas, but I think Casillas is just a little bit better in goal. So we're going to put Casillas in goal, guys, yeah? That's what we're going to do. Okay, next up is the right back and the left back position. So right back position, there are two outstanding candidates. There were going to be three. I was going to try and maybe select, obviously, Salgado there as well, but there's no competition. It's either between Carvajal and Dani Alves. And for me personally, I said this on a stream the other day. I think it was with Lee Gunner, and I said that Carvajal is probably one of the best right backs that I've seen in the past 10 years or so. He has everything, every attribute. And same as Dani Alves, actually. Dani Alves has every attribute. But going forward, I think Dani Alves was better. In defense, I think Carvajal was better. And Carvajal just literally is a de facto captain in that back line. He just knows what everything he's doing. He's just switched on consistently. So for me, I'm going to have to favour Carvajal for this one. Sorry, Barca fans. This may look like it's biased, but it's not. Trust me on this one, okay? So Carvajal is there. Now, left back. There's only one, guys. There's only one. Let's be honest, guys. There's only one that can be left back. Actually, there's two. And for me personally, actually, let's go three of them. It has to be Alba, Carlos, or Marcelo. And this is my era I'm talking about here, guys, yeah? And it's hard to debate with Carlos, to be honest. This is just nostalgia. It's not the goal he scored against Tenerife. I've never seen a goal scored like that in my lifetime against literally my home nation. The place where my mum was born, Tenerife, he absolute whipped it. without a care in the world. And Roberto Carlos is just sensational. And Marcelo, just for everything that he did for the club and the way that he was playing and oozing, it was crazy to watch. Same as Jordi Alba. I think Jordi Alba was a guy that you always consistently, like when, let's just take an example. If Henry had the ball on the left or David Villa had the ball on the left, you just see Jordi Alba just going boom, straight past them and literally overlapping consistently. But for me, I'm just gonna have to say Roberto Carlos, people. I love Marcelo. I have to say it. Yeah, I love Marcelo, but Carlos is hard to disagree with. Carlos is known as one of the best left backs of all time, possibly with Ashley Cole, possibly with Marcelo as well, possibly with Maldini, and he's in that just different bracket because of his free kick ability, just everything. Defensive ability, his pace, his power, consistently overlapping, just making assists consistently. This guy had it all, and he won it all as well. He won it all with Brazil. He won it all with Real Madrid. So you can't deny it. Roberto Carlos is the guy. Next of all are the two centre-backs. Now, I'm just going to say this off just straight away, yeah? For me, the centre-backs that had to pair here, crazy, because this is my era and this is the players that I actually vividly imagined myself watching if they were playing a combined 11. And I'm going to have to say it, guys. It has to be Carlos Puyol. Yeah. It has to be Puyol. And it has to be Sergio Ramos. Now, there's so many players that can get into it. Yeah. There's so many players. You can just think of Ronald Koeman. You can think of Fernando Hierro. You can think of just so many, PK. You can just think of so many people that can get into this squad. But for me, those are the two that stood out. Puyol was, for his height, yeah, probably next to Cannavaro, similar height there. Puyol, I think, was just a little bit shorter than Cannavaro. I think Puyol was just outstanding. This guy was a leader on the pitch, an absolute leader. And you saw it when Puyol just completely dominating box at his height. His aerial ability as well, guys. His aerial ability. I remember I think it was the semi-final of the World Cup, 2010. Puyol, boom, into the back of it. Unreal, yeah. And this is not a national, obviously, starting 11, but Puyol, unreal. And Ramos, what can you say about Ramos? Ramos is probably the best centre-back, probably one of the top 3 centre-backs of all time for Real Madrid, but he just stood out for me. Again, another leader on the pitch. That's what Ramos was. He just epitomized what you want to have as a centre-back. Strength, aerial ability, quick reading of the ball, quick reading of situations, and Ramos is that guy. Obviously, we know he had a tendency to just lose it sometimes, and Pepe could have been featured in this as well, and part of that as well. But do you know what? Yeah, Ramos is the guy. Varane was also very good. I loved Fernando Hierro, honestly, just incredible player. But for me, those two just fit the bill for a centre-back pairing. And this is kind of like a team, guys, that I would love to see playing together as well, yeah? So, next, guys, we're going to have the free centre midfield. This is going to be so difficult. This is going to be so difficult. Honestly, there's so many to choose from. You got Iniesta, you got Busquets, you got Xavi, yeah? You've got Zidane. For me, one of my all-time favourite players, yeah, is Redondo for Real Madrid. One of my all-time favourite players. Makelele can put in there. You can put Clarence Seedorf, and you can put... there's so many players that you can just put. Guti. Oh, man, it's just an absolute It's so tough. It's so tough. And I'm not just going to go with I'm not going to go with a DM here. It's just going to be 3 outstanding players. And it can only be 3. I'm telling you right now. The first player is Zinedine Zidane. If you don't put Zidane in this squad, you've lost it, quite literally. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Obviously, yeah, because Zidane, his goal against Leverkusen, that final, the Champions League, unreal. I mean, you could even put Steven Manneman in this kind of debate as well for midfield and stuff. Just crazy, man. The amount of players. But Zidane, I'm just in awe. Every time this guy controlled the football, he was magical to watch. Absolutely magical. A magician with the ball. Sometimes when there's a ball floating in the air and he literally stops it and controls it and he makes it look absolutely effortless. Effortless. And the way that he can just dictate and control the match by himself, quite literally, in the attacking sense, in the midfield, receiving the ball from the defenders, turning out of trouble, doing something unreal that you've never seen before in a football pitch. Gone. And I have never seen a player do that like he did until the next guy that I'm going to put into the squad. Yeah? The next guy is Andres Iniesta. Probably my favorite Barcelona player of all time. And yeah, that just speaks volumes, guys. Iniesta was... do you know what? Zidane had the ball control crazy. But Iniesta had glue on his foot. That is what it is. He had glue on his foot. Him and Xavi, who you probably already can imagine as the next player, him and Xavi, the way that they tore apart Man United twice in a Champions League finals, both of them, was just insane. And I cannot put a number on it. The way that these guys lit up the pitch. Against Real Madrid, when they played Real Madrid, let me just give you an example. I was just fearful of them two having the ball multiple times. Yeah? It's just that's how it is. You can't deny it. And they just manipulate everything they do. They make the team work. That's it. And when they left, you saw Barcelona just drop out a little bit. Because without them, they have no source. When the tiki-taka era came about, obviously Johan Cruyff is, for me, the originator of tiki-taka. And that's why I was talking about Zubizarreta earlier and how he played football. But obviously Barcelona's teams evolved across the era, yeah? When you could see Ronaldinho in a squad, and obviously the front line is going to be very difficult to select. And they just defined that tiki-taka under Guardiola. And Iniesta is one of them. And of course, the next guy needs to be Xavi. Honestly, what a player. What a player, people. There's a midfielder and there's a midfielder. There's midfielders and there's a iconic midfielder. Xavi is one of them. The way that he can actually pick out a pass. Do you know what? Him, Pirlo, Scholes, those kind of players, they just have something special that they can pick out a pass out of the blue and you will never see it coming. Just something that nobody will recognize bar these kind of players. So Scholes, Xavi, Pirlo, these kind of players that have just vision for days, and you'll never ever see players like this again. This football in this era is tapped beyond belief because they have no one like him. It has no one like him. That is it. Yeah? People say that KDB is nowhere near Xavi. Nowhere near Xavi, Iniesta, Zidane. He's not even on their level by a little bit. That is it. I don't care what anybody says. These guys symbolize what a midfielder should do on a match-to-match basis. They consistently turn up. You expect them to do something out of the blue. And that three would absolutely cook. If I had a chance to put a kind of like a 4-2-3-1 and put two central defensive midfielders, then I would put Redondo and I would put Busquets, because Ronaldo had skills for days and just could get out of trouble, had amazing reading ability in terms of the ball control. Everything that he symbolized as a Real Madrid player was my kind of guy, yeah. And Busquets, I just like Rodri before Rodri, if you know what I mean. But Busquets just was miles ahead of Rodri for me. He can manipulate the ball. He could slow things down when he wanted to, slow the tempo down. And that is literally what Scholes said on one episode of The Overlap. Like Rodri is. People like watching Rodri who are educated football guys. Like, that is it. Same as Busquets. So those three in midfield are going to stick, and then we're going to go to the front three, because the front three is actually not that tough, guys. It is tough a little bit, yeah, because the left wing position is very tough. Is very, very tough. It's between two players, and you probably know who it is. And the striker position... there's no debate for me, even though he wasn't the most successful for Real Madrid, he's going to get in there. I don't care, yeah. And the right wing, there is no debate for the right wing. There is none whatsoever, yeah. So let's get started with the striker. Actually, no, let's go with the right wing. Let's go. And there is no one else to put in there but Lionel Messi. We know that, yeah. Probably the greatest player of all time in a lot of people's eyes. Not in my eyes. He's second behind the striker. So that is honestly just very simple. That's a very simple selection. When you think of Messi, you think of a player that can dribble past about 6-7 man with ease, score with the flick of his left foot just in no man's land. You don't even know. You don't even expect it. A guy that can pass and move, create opportunities, assists. He had it all. And for a guy like him to replicate probably the previous kind of a player like his style, Maradona, you know what? He just done it better. I have to admit, Messi was better than Maradona not by a country mile, but he was better. I think if Messi played in that era, he would be kicked about a lot more, but he would still come up on top of it. And I remember just Real Madrid, Real Madrid fans know when Messi got the ball on the halfway line, you're in trouble. I remember, I think it was Busquets. I think it was Champions League. It was Champions League, actually, when he just literally just laid it off, a simple pass. And Messi just boom, 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 boom. Goal. Casillas was like, hey, we might as well give up if Messi's in this form. That's how you feel. If Messi's in form completely and he's on his A game, you give up instantly as a football team. That's how it is. We saw it against Man United, how Messi just absolutely cooked them religiously. And he is just the GOAT next to the striker that I'm putting in. So, the next is the striker. And Ronaldo. Yeah? Not Cristiano. Ronaldo. Yeah? I don't call Cristiano Ronaldo. I call him Cristiano. I call him CR7. Like, that is it. This guy is Ronaldo. Yeah, because he's my favorite player of all time. I don't care. I said, yes, there is no bias to this, but there is bias to this one because, hey, this guy is the best, honestly. And I'm going to say something. I think it is in my cupboard. Can you pass me my Ronaldo? Babe? Can you pass me my Ronaldo kit? It's in the cupboard. It's in the cupboard, that cupboard there. No, the cupboard that was your old cupboard, yeah. It's yellow.
Oh, meu Deus, I know it's yellow, David. I think I'm the best person.
There we go. Just throw it to me. Throw it to me. This is all. This is all. Yeah. That's it. Wait a sec, guys. Wait a sec. Yeah, I don't care. This is not live and this is recording. I'm doing this literally behind the scenes, mate. This is behind the scenes. Cool. I've got it here, guys. Ronaldo. Yeah. The 1998 World Cup kit. Yeah, even though they didn't win that one. Yeah, this is probably the best Brazilian kit of all time, yeah? This one here, yeah. Honestly, just my guy, yeah. My guy. That is it. Ronaldo is the guy, mate. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, he played for Barcelona as well. He can get in here. He can get in here because Real Madrid, Barcelona, he can get in here. He's getting in there, yeah. Because the way that he actually battered teams in La Liga for Barcelona as well as Real Madrid, he can get in here. He will never get booed by either team because they know that Ronaldo's their guy, mate. Or phenomenal. That is what his name is in Brazil. Or phenomenal. The phenomenon. That is it. Simple. No messing around. Ronaldo gets into the striker position. And the left wing. Now, sorry, Real Madrid fans for this one, because this is going to be a very difficult decision. And I'm going to do this just based on my opinions now and seeing how the two players that I think should get into this left wing position, Ronaldinho and Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7. And it's very difficult to decide because Cristiano is our all-time goal scorer. Ronaldinho is probably my third favorite player of all time. Because, let me just put it this way. You've never seen a player do what Ronaldinho did on the pitch. And that just speaks incredible volumes. Incredible, because he is Samba on a football pitch. Some of the stuff he did, I can't deny it. I can't. Honestly. I remember when he ran past our bloody whole teammate and scored. Casillas was like, yeah, another. Why is it always Casillas that gets packed by Messi and Ronaldinho? Why is it Casillas, mate? That has to face it. Because the guy is a legend. But I don't know. Guys, I'm telling you right now, yeah, you're going to have to decide this one. You're going to have to decide this one, yeah? The others is pretty much concrete, but this one you have to decide yourself, yeah? For me, I would put Ronaldinho there. For me. But because Cristiano is our all-time goal scorer, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. So, it's going to be either CR7 or Ronaldinho. Yeah. It's either one of those. Yeah. It has to be one of those, yeah. It has to be. It has to be, yeah. That's it, yeah. CR7 or Ronaldinho. I'll just put R10, yeah. R10 there so you can see it, yeah. So put down in the comments below whether it's CR7 or Ronaldinho, yeah, because it has to be either one of them. It has to be. And you can't just put a number on it. Why? Why can't I decide it? Because Ronaldinho is my favorite player of all time. Cristiano Ronaldo is the all-time goal scorer for Real Madrid and did amazing things for this club. Multiple Champions League winner. Yeah, so we have to literally decide in the comments. I can't put anything there, yeah? And manager, yeah? Manager image. Okay, well, I can't drop a manager image. Anyway, guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to decide the manager here. And it's either between Johan Cruyff, Pep Guardiola, Ancelotti, and Del Bosque. Del Bosque is my childhood, by the way, guys. Yeah, that is how I grew up watching Real Madrid. Yeah, he is just my guy. Yeah, I mean, just there's so many good managers. I'm just lost for words. I can't decide this one, guys. I can't decide this one, man. You know what? It's a toss-up. Because Ancelotti's, yeah. It's Ancelotti or Guardiola, guys. Ancelotti or Guardiola. I don't know who to pick and who to select. Ancelotti or Guardiola. I think I can't choose Pep, can I? I can't choose Pep. Okay, guys. I made my decision, and the manager of this team is I don't know. Okay, the manager of this team is Pep Guardiola, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it has to be Pep. His Barcelona were just too dominant. We can't deny that. It was just too dominant. Like, yeah, it is. That's it. It's Pep Guardiola, guys. Real Madrid fans may hate me in this one, but it's Pep, yeah. Or we could just split it and then you can let you decide. Because I would put Ancelotti in there, but I have to be non-biased in this one, guys, and have to say that Guardiola, as a manager for Barcelona, was just sensational. We can't deny that. Even Johan Cruyff could have gone in there, to be honest. But definitely, I'm going for Pep Guardiola. But I'm going to let you decide anyway. We're going to split it, let you decide. So that's the team, guys. Let's go for it again. We have Iker Casillas in goal. Carvajal as right back. Roberto Carlos as left back. Puyol and Sergio Ramos in the centre. Iniesta, Zidane and Xavi. Messi, Ronaldo or Fenomeno, and a split between Cristiano Ronaldo and Ronaldinho. And the final one, the manager, is Pep Guardiola. For me, personally, but we'll split it anyway and let you decide. So, guys, that's it, guys. I'm just... Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a mad side. That's a mad side, and I love it to be. That side will cook any team in today's football. You just know it. It is. It will just cook any team. I don't care if we have to do defensive duties, mate. Puyol and Ramos will hold the back line, yeah. Carvajal, but Roberto Carlos can overlap and just absolutely outrun any team on the face of this planet in this day. So, guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. That was sensational. I'm actually chuffed for that. I made an amazing team. Can you do better? Let me know in the comments below. And then I'm actually gonna pin the best team that I've seen being put up in the comments, yeah. And I'm gonna pin it, and maybe there'll be a prize actually, I think, for this one. Let's do a prize for this one. And I'll let you know what the prize is probably in a future video, but I'm going to pin it and there's going to be a prize. I can do something like a £20 Amazon voucher or something, yeah, for you. So whoever is the best squad lineup, apart from this one, and you think can beat this one, put it in the comments, and then, yeah, it'll be a £20 Amazon voucher for you. So, guys, much appreciated. Thank you very much for joining. It is absolutely sensational. Love doing these videos. I'm going to do more of them. I'm going to do Real Madrid x Man United, Real Madrid x Arsenal, although probably Henry probably only getting that squad. But we'll do many more of these. And, yeah, I love doing it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Can't wait for the Super Cup on Sunday. And, yeah, this is David signing out. End the stream. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just put up that squad one more time. Yeah, that's it. End the stream, people. End the stream, Dave. Take care.